Yeah, it got quite tight in the end.
বাংলাদেশের দর্শক একদম দল বেঁধে চলে আসে। আমি গত 5 থেকে 6 বছর ধরে দলের সঙ্গে প্রতিবারই এমন দেখি। বাংলাদেশের দর্শকরা দারুণ। আমরা তাদের দেশে গেলেও একই ঘটনা দেখা যায়।
Yeah, I don't think it was
শান্তর বোলিংয়ের সময় জিমি আর আমার প্ল্যান, আসলে এটা খারাপ কোনো অপশন ছিল না। দুই বাঁহাতির বিরুদ্ধে এক অফ স্পিনারের বোলিং করানো। আমরা ডাকওয়ার্থ লুইসের স্কোর থেকে কিছুটা পিছিয়ে ছিলাম। নিশামের পরিকল্পনা ছিল ড্রিঙ্কস ব্রেকের আগে কিছুটা আক্রমণ করে খেলা, যদি বৃষ্টি চলে আসে। এরপর থেকে আমরা সেই ডাকওয়ার্থ লুইসের রেট থেকে কিছুটা এগিয়ে থাকতে চেয়েছি, কারণ যে কোনো সময় বৃষ্টি চলে আসতে পারত।
Yeah, I felt like it was
পার্ট টাইমারকে পাওয়া বোনাস, অনেক সময় অনেক দল এটা করে থাকে। ষষ্ঠ বোলারকে কিছুটা মেরে খেলতে চায়, তখন যদি আউট হয়ে যান তাহলে নিশ্চিতভাবেই আপনি ম্যাচে পিছিয়ে যাবেন। এখানে ভালো করার বিষয়টি কার্যকরী হয়েছে আজকে।
He's pretty quiet.
বাংলাদেশের পেসাররা অনেক ভালো। মুস্তাফিজকে অনেক দিন ধরেই দেখছি আমি। শরীফুল এই সিরিজে অনেক ভালো করেছে। এখানে কিছুটা অতিরিক্ত বাউন্স থাকে যা তারা কাজে লাগিয়েছে। সাথে গতির পরিবর্তন তো ছিলই। তাসকিন এখানে আসেনি, তাকে সহ বিবেচনা করলে এটা বেশ ভালো একটা বোলিং আক্রমণ হয়ে যায়।
Games all three.
হ্যাঁ, শেষ দিকে কিছুটা ক্লান্ত হয়ে গিয়েছিলাম। বাংলাদেশের বোলারদের কৃতিত্ব দিতেই হবে, তারা দুই সিরিজেই অনেক ভালো বোলিং করেছে। আজ তারা আমাদের কিছুটা চাপে ফেলে দিয়েছিল, তবে শেষে জয় পাওয়ায় ভালো লাগছে।
Yeah, very good.
মেহেদী 3 ম্যাচেই নিজের ক্লাস দেখিয়ে দিয়েছে সে কতটা ভালো বোলার। আমরা তার উপর চড়াও হওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছি, তবে খুব বেশি সফল হতে পারিনি মনে হয়। পেসাররাও আজ আরেক পাশ থেকে ভালো বোলিং করছিল। এক পাশে বাতাস থাকার কারণে বিষয়টি চ্যালেঞ্জিং হয়ে গিয়েছিল। পাওয়ার প্লেতে আমাদের দমিয়ে রাখতে দারুণ বোলিং করেছে। অল্প রান ডিফেন্ড করার ক্ষেত্রে আসলে তাদের এটাই করা উচিত ছিল।
Played extremely well, I think.
বাংলাদেশ অনেক ভালো ক্রিকেট খেলেছে, বিশেষ করে তাদের পেসাররা শুরুতে দারুণ করেছে। তাদের স্পিনাররা কতটা ভালো তা আমাদের সবারই জানা। ব্যাটাররাও ভালো করেছে। বেশ কঠিন লড়াইয়ের সিরিজ ছিল এটা। ওয়ানডে সিরিজের জন্যও একই কথা প্রযোজ্য। বাংলাদেশের জন্য নিউজিল্যান্ডে এসে পেস এবং বাউন্স সামলানো চ্যালেঞ্জিং হয়ে থাকে। তাদের 3 পেসার এখানে বেশ ভালো করেছে।
Yeah, it got quite tight in the end. Yeah, I think, credit to Bangladesh. Their bowlers have bowled extremely well in both series, and they put us under some pressure again today, and nice to get over the line in the end.
Do you feel that was sort of not necessarily self-inflicted sort of stumble there?
Yeah, I think obviously the power play is pretty important with the bat. You're obviously trying to get off to a good start, and Mahedi's showed his class throughout both these games, all three of these games really, and how good he is. And I guess we've tried to attack him and haven't succeeded, I guess. And the seamers have bowled extremely well at the other end. I mean, today it was quite a challenge with the wind from one end, and I thought they bowled pretty good to kind of tie us down in the power play. And I guess that's what they need to do, kind of defend a low score.
Pleasing from the bowling aspect, obviously, to dismiss into that time.
Yeah, I felt like it was a pretty good wicket. It started up front with the big boys. I guess the first goal was to get wickets in the power play, and we managed to do that. And then kind of makes mine and Isha's job a little bit easier coming through the middle. And obviously 110 on that was a very good effort on a pretty good wicket.
Was that the intent from the outset to play the paceman for the first 6 overs of that power play, or did you just sort of judge it as those overs were going through?
Yeah, kind of just played it by ear. I was always potentially going to bowl one as well. I think with the ends today, it was going to be a challenge. The 3 overs from the far end, so I thought everyone who bowled that end did extremely well, and then we could kind of attack more from the top end with it being straight downwind. But yeah, I guess that's how it worked out today. Yeah, Bangladesh have played extremely well. I think as a squad they've been outstanding. Their seamers have obviously done a very good job up front. Spinners, we know how obviously good their spinners are, and then batting as well. It was a very, very hard fought series, and same with the ODI series. So yeah, obviously credit to Bangladesh. It can always be challenging for them to come over to New Zealand with the pace and the bounce, but I think they're 3 big quicks now did it extremely well.
Obviously, just for your side to salvage a half series, not lose at home, that was important.
Yeah, I guess every time you play at home, it's pretty important. Especially around this time in front of the fans, you never want to lose a series. And yeah, I guess you know, it was on the back of, I guess, a disappointing first game in Napier, and you know, we kind of rectified it again today, which was nice.
And just on the Bangladesh fans as well, what they've brought to the series.
Yeah, no, they come in full force, and you know, it's great to see. Every time they've come over here that I've been a part of the last kind of 5 or 6 years, you know, their fans have been outstanding, and you know, it's no different when we go over there.
Yeah, just a quick comment on Ben Sears. The young guy's obviously played overseas for the Black Caps, but his first time at home, and you know, bowled with good pace and offered you quite a bit with the ball.
Yeah, I think you know, his ability to kind of hit a hard length at speed is you know, very good in these conditions, and you know, I thought he bowled pretty well into the wind as well, which is you know, a challenging end, and then he can bowl some rockets downwind. So throughout the series, yeah, he's been very good. He obviously had that start in that kind of Europe tour. Saw a little bit of him then, and yeah, he looks to be just getting better and better.
Give us some insights into what he's like within the team environment. Obviously, he doesn't say a heap, but what sort of character he is.
Yeah, he's pretty quiet, but yeah, he's obviously he thinks a lot about the game, and maybe too much sometimes. But yeah, especially on a wicket like the two we've had, I just kind of said bash a length and get some bounce. But he's trying to do all sorts. But you know, he's good to be around the lads, and you know, he's an asset for the team. You know, anyone that can bowl quick, and you know, we're pretty lucky at the moment. We've got, I guess, Milne and Ferguson to do that as well.
Which,
Last couple of guys.
Yeah, about today's match. What was Jimmy and your plan when Nazmul Hossain Shanto came into ball?
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad option. It was obviously the off spinner to two left-handers. I guess we were behind the rate for Duckworth Lewis there for a bit, and I think Neesham's plan was to try, you know, get ahead just before that drinks break in case it did rain. So, but from there we're just trying to move it around and stay ahead of that rate, knowing that, you know, you could obviously see the rain kind of coming over the top of the mountain there.
So was it kind of a bonus opportunity to get an occasional bowler?
Yeah, I think, you know, that could be a plan for, you know, most teams. If, you know, the kind of sixth bowler comes on, you try to take him down or something. But, you know, if he got out there, we would have been right behind the game. So it's obviously an educated, you know, kind of punt, and it paid off today.
So about the pace bowlers of Bangladesh throughout the series, what's your remarks about them?
Yeah, very good. You know, I've seen Fizz for a long time. He's very good, and Shiful thought bowled extremely well this series. You know, kind of he's tall, gets that extra bounce in New Zealand. He's quite hard to kind of hit off a length, which is key. And then the changes of paces, I think, obviously help as well. And obviously Tuscan's not here, and you know, you add him around that, it's a very good bowling attack.
Last question.
TV3 Sport. We'd just like to talk to you a little bit about South Africa, if that's okay. You know, what's your reaction to South Africa sending an under-strength test side?
I actually haven't seen the squad, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure whatever team they send will be competitive. I guess the nature of it is, you know, it's at the same time as that SA20, and but I guess nothing really changes for us. We just kind of scout what we've got, who we're going to play, and try to perform.
And how do you feel about, Test cricket taking a back seat to T20 domestic league cricket?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of above my pay grade. But yeah, I think for us, nothing really changes. We kind of just have to go out there and play what's ahead of us. It could be, you know, still a very good team that we, you know, be faced with, and you know, we just have to treat it as, you know, a tough series and try get maximum points from it.
And my last question, please. Sorry. What does it say about, you know, how South Africa views the World Chess Championship, the fact that they're sending their B team?
Yeah, it's obviously a challenge with, I guess, the schedules at the moment, and you know, the ongoing amount of cricket that we've been playing. I guess it's up to them. I guess it's not much to do with me, but yeah, I mean, we just kind of have to play what's in front of us, and that's I guess a second string kind of South African team.
Cool. Thanks very much.